Wait a minute, I got the bottle. Hold on, say something. Say something to the camera.
Say something. I'm giving up on you.
Whiskey Fireside Chat number 2. So we got some J&B, and the reason why I chose this whiskey for number 2 is that
Because it's cheap.
it is
And
cheap.
he's tight. He's tight.
I
Well, actually, he's almost as tight as I am.
No, nobody can be as cheap as you are.
Okay then. If you'd have told me we were going to have a chat, I would have come dressed for the occasion.
I know, he usually wears a Speedo. I got some emails from listeners, and number one question for the week was, can you ask Speedo Man if he's married?
Yes, I am.
Watching them two together is like watching the Coronation Street. It's like watching
I hate that show.
real life Coronation Street going on. Second question was, what is your number one lure to use in Algonquin Park for trout?
You always told me I'm not allowed to say
I
it.
know.
EGB.
The big question today is, you came from the UK, you're basically
Yes.
English and Scottish,
Yes.
and you came here...
My mom's from England and my dad's from
Yeah,
Scotland.
he doesn't talk about Scotland too much, but he's more Scottish than English. So, it's true. I gotta ask you, the first time I met you, you were
Right.
my neighbor, came across and said you want to go
Yes.
canoeing, went down the French
Yes.
River, you were a Speedo, that was kind of weird, but that's a different story. But of all the places we've been to, and that was quite a number of years ago, what was your favorite place and why?
My favourite trip would be...
You don't remember where we
Yeah,
were.
no. The Blue Fox Lodge.
Oh, really? Really?
Yes.
I thought you cursed that place on the way home.
No, I really enjoyed that trip. Well, it took us 4 hours on the back of an ATV to get the hell out of there.
He thinks he's all worried about being in the far north. Algoma Highlands, Megason
Yes,
Lake,
that's
Ranger Lake area. Love there. Kirkpatrick Lodge is where we went.
that's right.
Amazing trip we went on.
Yes. And there was the first time in a beaver.
Excuse me. You almost threw up in the airplane.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had to sit in the front. I get
Car sick. Yeah.
car sick, boat sick, plane sick, train sick.
Yeah, you do actually. Yeah.
Sometimes I felt a little sick in the canoe, but
Yeah, you have.
I'm terrible.
So what was the great part of the trip? Because we've been to a lot of places.
Yes. Well, I enjoyed the plane ride, but I just enjoyed that area. I enjoyed that trip. I don't think we caught a lot of fish.
Well,
I think it's always the anticipation of catching the big, because that was lake trout and brook trout.
But
area, right?
rainbow trout. So
And
yeah.
I saw my first moose.
Oh, really? On that trip?
Yeah, we saw a moose. Remember?
Yeah, I know. But that was your first moose.
Yeah, that was the first.
We've been to
moose.
Algonquin before that.
We've never seen one. Sorry, we did. One time when we were driving in,
Oh yeah, on
just
the road.
going into the park on the road, and I'm like, that's the only
Yeah,
time.
but the park have those moose. They're fake moose. They just have it there to.
Really? If I could have two, all right, so two. So that one,
Yeah.
and probably, I'd say the French River when we went there.
Really?
Yes, because of what it represents, and
Well, what does it represent?
well, that's where the voyages came. Now you put me on the spot.
Well,
Because
people don't want to know.
even
You say it
though-
represents something, it's
Well,
gotta represent
yes,
something.
yeah. Even though I did pass the exam to get into this country.
Oh yeah, he's a Canadian
and
citizen now.
Probably learned a lot more about Canadian
Yeah,
history.
he probably
than
knows
you.
more about than I do. Yeah, you're right.
Well, just the voyager's route, right?
Yeah.
And
The sense of history.
Yes, the sense of history behind that, and it was also where I had to carry out a rescue.